Welcome back, travelers. Let's talk to Mom. I mean,
I don't remember his voice. Champion Descendant. I'm happy to answer anything I can. What's your major? Oh, you're curious about Master Revali. Oh, what perfect timing. Is there anything I can answer for you?
The Diary of Revali.
We recently found the Diary of Revali. We were all excited to locate such a personal item of the champions. Did I tell you we found the Diary of Revali? However, not just anyone has the right to read something of that nature. That's why I left Teba in charge of it, since he admires Master Revali. Oh, the historic Diary of Revali. Did I tell you we found it recently? It was recently found. Teba took the diary to his home for safekeeping. The one that we found. The diary. We found the diary.
Okay, so it's at his house, which is right here. Shazam. Must be a Cyclops. I won another archery competition today, as one would expect. The village can't stop talking about my winning streak. In a short order, I've managed to break all of the previous records and set an insurmountably high bar. Everywhere I go,
statues crumble from me.
Who knows how long I've loved you. All around the world! All around the world, statues crumble from me. Anyways, I go receive praise and affirmations, and that I am the pride of the Rito. I could get used to this. The elder asked me what I would like as a prize for my achievements. I told him I wish for an archery training ground. If I'm to keep this up, I need somewhere to train at varying elevations. I'm hoping to master.
No breathing.
I keep pushing my archery skills to the limit. My dive as I do, but the ensuing ascent is not as smooth as I wish it was.
What you say?
I must return to the flight range again tomorrow. There I'll become stronger, better, faster. I won't rest until I succeed. The Rito children look up to me.
Probably because I'm taller than them.
I wish they wish to start training at the flight range too. Perhaps it's not a bad idea to allow everyone to use my training space. These are dangerous times after all.
See, Revali's pretty nice.
Yeah, like I'm seeing that, like...
He's not a bad dude.
Yeah.
He's really insecure.
He's a good bird.
Who's a good bird?
He's a good bird.
He's a good bird. Oh, did you know they found the Diary of Revali?
There is a persistent rumor in town that Calamity's Ganon resurrection is imminent. It can't be true, right? A few years ago, scientists dug up an ancient mechanical beast called Meadow. It was supposedly used to fight Ganon. It's the one that's flying above me right now. Hyrule's royal family is in search of someone to pilot the beast. They say that to do so requires something beyond skill. They say one's soul must contain an incredible sacred power for a divine beast to recognize him as master. They should have just asked me for me by name. Wow, okay. Calm down.
He's not mean, but he's pretty cocky.
Oh yeah, definitely. I get it, because he's a bird.
What?
Cocky.
Oh.
To control the divine beast and defeat the calamity would finally allow me to prove myself to the world. Hyrule's princess stopped dawdling and asked me to pilot the divine beast. That's what a plan is. I wish I hadn't. It's completely absurd. The divine beast is a little more than backup for some Hylian knight who has the honor of fighting Calamity Ganon. Me! A sidekick! I thought of declining, but then she looked me dead in the eye and held my gaze as she said, "All around the world, statues crumble for me." We must protect the precious life of this land from the Calamity's grasp at all costs. Hyrule needs you, Ravioli. It was so corny, I almost died. But I won't soon forget the look in her eyes. She meant it with all of her heart. I thought Hylians only thought of themselves, but I suppose there's an exception to every rule. I'm going to accept, of course, but out of self-respect, I'm going to let her sweat it out a bit longer.
Fair.
Hyrule's princess is coming by to ask for my answer tomorrow. She will surely be overcome with joy when I accept. And her time is exceptional. I am close, so close to mastering my new move, showing everyone what I'm capable of. When they see it, they'll know without doubt it should be me fighting Ganon, instead of that pathetic knight. I can see it now, the king and princess, and the knight, all on their knees, begging me to defeat Ganon for them. They'll say, "Please, Master Ravioli, please use your otherworldly skills and intellect to defeat Calamity Ganon." I look forward to that day, where I die, I do it to Hyrule Castle for inauguration.
Thank you for
ceremony.
keeping up that theme.
I now bear the grand title of champion. Meaningless pomp, if you ask me. Of
Because
truth,
I have always had the eye of the tiger.
everyone
fighter.
would be a champion.
Dancing through the fire.
I do like the blue scarf, though.
Because I am a champion.
That annoyingly silent night was this silent night. Was as emotionless as usual. I can never tell what's on his mind. I want to know what you're thinking. Why are there so many song references with this particular character?
I don't know.
Somehow I can't help but believe the story is about him beating adult knights in swordplay when he was only a child. Still, he doesn't stand a chance against me. There's no one alive who can keep up with my aerial combat. She's ruthless. That reminds me, it's about time I came up with a fitting name for that new move. Revali's something, tornado, whirlwind, masterpiece.
I would have hated him more if it was called Revali's Masterpiece.
Behold!
And just, Revali's Masterpiece. Yeah.
The princess came to the village on official business, along with the shadow, the insufferable knight. I tried to talk to him while the princess met with the elder, but he was his usual quiet self. I also gave him the privilege of seeing me perform Revali's Gale. Nothing. No reaction at all for my impressive feat. I showed it to him even knowing there was a chance of failure, since it's still so new. He must truly be slow-witted. I tried to provoke him into facing me, but to no avail. It's like talking to a stone.
No wonder Daruk wants to eat him.
I enjoy waste of time. So I flew out to find solace with Meadow. What is wrong with that guy?
Who, Meadow or Link?
Daruk has informed me that we have been asked to escort the princess to Lanairu. But to see the princess off at dawn at the mountain base and meet her there when she returns. Must I participate in this nonsense?
This is a perfect
Truly, must I? Though I still remember that look on the princess's face. When she asked me to pilot the divine beast, she was not only determined, she seemed desperate. She is aware that she can't fulfill her sacred duties. Anyway, can see how it weighs on her. Whipped cream. It's difficult for me to comprehend the troubles of the talentless. But I'm trying. It's not that I dislike the princess. She tries her hardest. It's simply not good enough. She's not good enough.
I'm positive Mifa's gonna try to kill her.
No, I don't think I can spare the time to send her off in the morning. But perhaps I will fly over to greet her at sunset.
That was actually pretty fitting here.
Yeah. Perhaps that alleged sealing power will show us some mercy and finally awaken this time.
That didn't give me any new respect for him. I was
Yeah,
hoping
no.
it would.
I'm gonna...
It actually made him lose the respect I had gained for him during the memory.
I'm going to the Goron village now.
As disappointing as you for was
I'm
for me.
disappointed.
I thought it was going to be some deep-seated insecurity or something like, this is why. No, I'm as cocky as I sound. I hate everybody because I'm me.
I feel like he's one of the people that, like, a kind of person that would think that because they got all these things, they deserve to be treated better than everybody else.
Aaron?
I wasn't going to say anyone's names in particular because there's a lot of people I know like that.
Yes, but there's one who's not subscribed to the channel that we can say.
That is true.
Which I did. And who will never be subscribed to the channel again, so, I mean, there was no harm in it.
I mean, he did get very, I believe the correct term is...
Butthurt.
No, it's not.
Then why did I say it?
Because you're an imbecile and have no regard for the channel. Lava! Yeah!
Yeah!
But my suit is fireproof.
It's not lava-proof.
I wonder.
Lisa, are you going to do the voice we discussed for Daruk?
I think so.
Okay.
All around the world!
There were way too many song references in that journal.
It was a lot of opportunity for song references. Okay, is it this one? He's sleeping there. Hey, I found it.
Is that a rock?
Grog. Cool.
Is that a rock with paper in it?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think the paper itself is like steel. Yeah.
I love Gorons.
Otherwise, they'd burst into flames.
True. I love Gorons.
Yeah. Welcome to Goron Mountain.
Welcome to Goron on Goron's Goron. So may we Goron you today. I hate
What?
you.
First page. I'm gonna start, right? Brother. I'm gonna start writing in this diary thing starting now. A diary. Maybe I'll call it my training journal. The thing that you gotta do is write down stuff that happens. Us Gorons.
You're going into Foghorn Leghorn territory.
I say, us Gorons prefer the simple life. So I hope simple stuff counts. Let's see for today's journal entry. What should I write about? Oh, I know. I'm a chicken hawk, and I eat chickens.
Rock toast?
Are you serious? Rock roast.
Oh, I read rock toast. I'm very disappointed
I'm going
now.
to say it rock toast.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I had some rock toast from the peak of Death Mountain. It was, I say delicious. I think I'll eat more of it soon. I talked to some Helians at the base of the mountain. All anyone wants to talk about these days is Calamity Ganon. Reminds me of when those tiny Sheikah came to Death Mountain a few years ago. Dig up that divine beast or whatever. The Hylians were saying that beast thing is a weapon someone will need to learn how to control. Phew. Back in the good old days,
In my day.
Gorons didn't worry about relics we couldn't eat. Now I'm hungry.
Is this satisfying you?
It's satisfying my hunger. Maybe I'll track down a prime rock roast for one of my dinners tonight. Please let every single entry have food in it. Oh my gosh, yes.
We're both getting what we want, if so.
Today I saw someone being attacked when I was out looking for lunch rocks at the peak. He was a little tiny guy, so I rushed down the mountain to help him. This is just like how I met you in high school, Joe. I was shocked to find he was handy with the sword.
Shocked to find you were so handy with a Pokemon deck.
By the time I rolled his way, he'd already taken all the monsters. I couldn't help but admire his Goron-like strength. While I was distracted, a monster almost got the jump on me. He stopped it. The Great Daruk, saved by a tiny Helion. Ooh-wee, shoo that mule. Shampoozy. I must have had a dopey look on my face when that happened. Hope you didn't notice. The little my throat is starting to get destroyed by this voice. The little Hylian from before is named Link. He's got a respectable appetite. Loves to eat meat, fruit, vegetables. All sorts of things a decent person wouldn't dream of eating. Link will cook up and eat just about anything.
Oh my god, I love that.
I offered him some grade A rock roast to help refine his palate. He's amazing. I asked him how it tasted. He liked it so much he was speechless.
So Link can eat rocks?
Well, yeah. I knew Highlands could eat rocks too. Eating isn't the only thing Link and I have in common. The little guy is also incredibly strong. He said sometimes when he focuses, it feels like time slows down. I really like that guy.
Yuck.
He's the type of guy you can trust to have your back and also have a nice hearty meal with in a big F-150.
Everything's bigger in Goron.
In Death Mountain. Link is an official brother.
He said it! Oh my
Hyrule
god.
little princess came to Goron City and asked me to pilot the divine beast. I said,
Speaking of destroying your voice.
yeah. The great Daruk never turns down someone in need. When I said I would, the princess seemed really happy. There will be 4 champions to control 4 divine beasts, and 1 swordsman to take on Ganon, with 1 ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. Including the princess, our anti-Ganon team is 6 strong, made up of all different kinds of people. but 2 Hylians because those are the main people. They're more important than the rest of us. This had the makings of an epic feast. I got the ball rolling by giving the princess my best rock roast. What you say? She said thanks, but I think she was holding back a grimace. Must have had something foul on her mind. It couldn't possibly be the fact that I gave her a piece of stone to eat. I'm a champion now. Feels good. Feels good. Hadn't talked with Link in a while, so seeing him at the inauguration ceremony was nice. It was a good day. Word has it Link has been chosen as Zelda's appointed knight. My brother. I can't think of a better brother for the job, brother. I hear one of those ancient machine things went nuts during some tests and shot out deadly beams. Beams!
Beams!
Beams! I mean
Beams!
With true Goron spirit, Link grabbed a pot lid from the ground and deflected the blast. What you say? Because he took off that pot lid, my rock roast is all dry. He nailed the thing in its weak spot and saved the day. His bravery caught the king's eye, and not long after that, he was appointed to guard Zelda. I'd expect nothing less from the little guy. So that's why he became the appointed knight. It was because he stopped a guardian from killing everybody.
I think that's a good reason.
Yeah, it's a pretty good reason. I've been chosen to pilot Redania, but I was having trouble controlling it. I was the only champion who was struggling. I'm a caveman. I asked Link for advice, but he just shoved me into the divine beast so I could explore it aimlessly all day. I can't explain it, but by the end of the day, I was able to control Redania just how I wanted to. That's right, that's how you do it. I guess experience is the best teacher. Little guy's strength must come from working hard and never giving up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Food.
Good lesson, brother. As thanks, I'm gonna treat him to some gourmet sirloin rock. All my Hylian brother seems to do these days is watch over the tiny princess. Well, I like how it's always the tiny princess.
She's pretty tiny compared to him.
I know, but it's always tiny princess. It looks like tough work, but the princess seems a lot happier. And talks more since she's been doing it, so it must be okay. I hear the little guy finally opened up about his troubles to the princess while they were shoveling food. Surprisingly, she opened up right back. Said something princessy like, I guess we're the same, you and I. Or, you know, like any villain in any movie. We're the same, you and I.
So Zelda's the true villain of the Zelda series.
Sounds heavy. They must have been bonding over their food preferences. That'll do it, all right. I love him. Speaking of opening up, all this journal writing has made me realize something about myself. Writing makes me hungry. I like his more than Mifa's.
I mean, yeah, Mifa went crazy and tried to kill the princess.
Food.
Okay, next episode.
Next episode, we will be at the
Hope you
Shredder's
guys like these
Resurrection.
2 filler episodes of story. I liked them.
I don't consider them filler. I consider them exposition episodes. Because filler...
Revali was so disappointing, though.
He was.
There was supposed to be some kind of redemption in his thing.
I didn't really see it.
There wasn't.
There wasn't.
There was not. He was actually... His memory was his only redemption, and even then they counteracted it with this journal.
I want to say they counteracted it. They did expand on it, but...
But it wasn't what... It
He's
wasn't
not
as...
as...
It wasn't what we thought
He's
the
not as
memory
humbled
was.
as he... Like, it made him more humble when you saw him fail. But I think it's because in his journal he only
He doesn't
writes...
write about the failures.
Exactly. He only writes about his successes.
I still didn't like it that much.
To the brave soul who wishes to master a divine beast, you have done well to return to this place of beginnings. You have overcome many challenges thus far. Now allow me to bestow upon you one final trial. Return the Sheikah slate to the terminal you first obtained it from.
Okay, lad.
Do so and the final passageway will reveal itself.
We'll reveal the final passageway in the next episode. We're going to go ahead and see you guys tomorrow. Here with some more Breath of the Wilds. I hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Go
Ultimate power! Bye, guys.
You're going to get bullied.
Hi, guys.